Hello dear students, welcome to the class of Health and Physical Education, Unit 4, Physical Education and Sports for the Children with Special Needs. And we were learning related to the organizations promoting the adaptive sports. In that first we have learned in the last session, we have learned related to the Special Olympic Bharat. And today's topic which we are going to cover, that is Paralympic Games. Now the Paralympic Games are being considered as one of the major international multi-sports events for the athlete without various disabilities. These events are being organized for the people those who are disabled. They are being considered having a different types of disabilities, that is related to the physical, visual as well as intellectual. So we are having various types of disabilities such as athletes with mobility disability. Amputation means loss of limbs, either hands or legs, loss of hand or leg. Then blindness and cerebral palsy, which are being considered intellectual type of disabilities. So these Paralympics in 1948, Sir Ludwig Guttmann organized a sports competition involving the World War II veteran with a spinal cord related injuries in the stroke Mad Valley, England. 4 years later, the competitors for the Holland joined the games and the international movement now known as an Paralympic movement was born. Now you can see that this is a history has been given, a very short history has been given how the Paralympic has been taken place. That the when the after the Second World War, when the Olympic Games was being organized, in that they used to consider the veteran involving the World War II. The veteran means about veteran mostly we used to call about 35 years, 40 years, 40 years plus 40 years plus 45 years plus for then 50 year plus 55 year plus. That means that for the these are been the people those are known as a veteran with a spinal cord related injuries in the stroke Mend Valley in England. And the 4 years later, the competitor from the Holland has joined the games and the international movement has been started. And this international Paralympic movement has started. The first Paralympic Games were being held in Rome in 1960. When it was being held in 1960 in Rome. Then Paralympic word was being used officially in 1988 in Summer Olympic Games which were being held in Seoul. In Toronto in 1976, other disability groups were being added and the idea of merging together different disabilities group for the international sports competition was born. So here other disability group was being added. Here you can see that we were talking about the different types of disabilities. The person are being included. They are participating in these Paralympic Games. That was mobility disabilities, amputations, blindness and cerebral palsy. So when we are talking about the mobility disability, that means that the person is not able to move. So that's why there are the different events are being organized related to the mobility where they are on the wheelchair. They used to participate. Amputation, the person who is having loss of either one limb, either hand or leg. Blindness, the person those who are blind, for them it has been organized. And the cerebral palsy, that has been related to the intellectual type of disabilities, they are also being included in this type of game. So that's why they have taken this disability different groups of for the international sports competitions was being born. In the same year, the first Paralympic winter game took place in the Sweden. The first winter Paralympic game was took place in which place? In Sweden. See, these years and these places are being to be reminded because such types of questions are being asked for the 1 marks. Now the opening ceremony as in the international Olympic games events are being held. The same opening ceremony is being held here also. So here opening ceremony begins with the hoisting of the host country flag. For example, whichever the country used to host this Paralympic game, so that country used to host the flag, and there will be national anthem of the particular country. For example, if our India is hosting this Paralympic game in our country, then the flag of our country will be hoisted and the national anthem of our country. Then the athletes come for march past into the stadium and they are being grouped according to the nation. They used to come nation wise. All the nations enter to the stadium in alphabetic order. First, the nation starting with alphabet A, B, C, that they used to accordingly they used to enter the stadium. The host country athletes enter at the last into the stadium. As I have given an example that if our India has been organizing the Paralympic Games, then our host country, that is our India, will the members of our country or the athletes of our country will be coming at the last, will enter the last into the stadium. So the host nation presents its culture in the form of music, dance, singing, etc. You can see that a very huge organization, the program are being organized in a large scale, where you can find out that different types of cultural activities, like you can see here, that like music, dance and singing are being presented as an opening ceremony. Then opening of this game is being announced. I hereby declare the sports meet open, or Paralympic meet open. So these are being announced. Then at the last, the Paralympic torch is being brought into the stadium and passed on until it reaches to the final torch bearer. And you can see the torch bearer, the person is the torch bearer. He used to take away the torch from one place to another place, and then afterwards lights the Paralympic flame, who will finally light the Paralympic flame. So this is what the opening ceremony is about. Then related to the closing ceremony. So in closing ceremony, the flag bearer from each participating country enters the stadium, followed by the athletes who enter together without any national distinction. So here you can find out that the athlete used to enter together without any of the national distinction, that this nation should enter first, this will be second. So without any of the distinction, they used to enter into the stadium one by one. Paralympic flag is being taken down. Then after what having, there is a lowering of the Paralympic flag, and the games are being officially closed, and the Paralympic flame is being extinguished. The flame which was being held for 8 days, 12 days, these will be then afterward it will be extinguished after at the closing ceremony. You can see here the number of the teams, the different in the stadiums, the flag of the Paralympic. This is a symbol of the Paralympic Games. This flag is being given, and here a very good motto has been given, that I am possible. You can see that many types of such types of disabled people, or the person with disabilities, they prove themselves, and they used to show that we are possible. So a very good message is been given with the help in this closing ceremony, which was been given, that I am possible. This is what related to the closing ceremony. Then regarding the International Paralympic Committee, the International Paralympic Committee is been organizes the summer and the winter Paralympic. As we are having the International Olympic Games like summer and winter, so for the Paralympic also there is a winter and summer games. Paralympic Games are being held. It also serves as the International Federation for 9 sports. How many sports are included? 9 sports are being included, for which supervised and coordinates the World Championship and other competitions. So what is the duty of this International Paralympic Committee? To supervise and to coordinate the World Championships which are being held and other competitions for these types of peoples, or these individuals, those who are physically, intellectually as well as visually impaired or disabled. Then what does the vision of this Paralympic Committee is to enable the Paralympic athlete to achieve the sporting excellence and inspire and excite the world. The main vision of this Paralympic Committee is to achieve the sporting excellence, so that whatever the person, those they are disabled, then also they used to bring out the sporting excellence among such types of peoples or the athletes. Then it was been established, this Paralympic Committee was been established on 22nd September in 1989. When it was been established, it was been established on 22nd September 1989. And the headquarters of this Paralympic Committee is where it is in Bonn in Germany. It is in Bonn in Germany. The main aim is to develop the sports opportunity for all the people with the impairment. So their main is here the main aim is to develop the sports opportunity for all the people with the impairments. That is the main aim of this International Paralympic Committee. Then we are having the categories of the disabilities. There are the different categories of disabilities are being included. Let us see that which are the categories. So here International Paralympic Committee has established the 10 disability categories, including physical, visual, and intellectual. Physical, that is related to physical impairment. Either the person is short-heighted or they are having a dwarf. They are short-heighted. Though they are having the muscular impairment, they are having loss of limbs. They are having any types of problems related to the muscles that are being included in the physical. Then visual, the person, those who are having the visual impairment. Then intellectual impairment. So here there are the 10 disability categories including the physical, visual and intellectual impairment. 10 types of disability categories are being included for such types of athletes who can participate in this Paralympic Games. The athlete with one of these disabilities can participate in the Paralympic Games. Very clearly check the meaning. It is not Paralympic. The Paralympic is being written as in one name as in Paralympic. Paralympic, Paralympic Games. Now, what does the physical impairment include? So, physical impairment includes muscle power, impaired muscle power. It includes the impairment of muscle power. That means that the person is having the muscles that are weak muscles. There are such that muscles are totally being impaired. Then impaired passive range of the movement. Impaired passive range of movement where they require someone helps, where they require somebody's help. Either it may be any of the object or with any of the person helps. So that has been impaired passive range of the movement. With the help of that only they are able to move their arms or legs. So that has been considered as an impaired passive range of movement. Then loss of limb. They are having loss of limb. Either they are not having one hand, one leg, or both the hands or both the legs. So loss of the limbs. Leg length differences. One leg is a little bit. One leg is shorter than the another one. So here there is a difference between the one of the legs. Then short stature. You can see short-heighted. The first picture we used to do the short stature. The person, the female, she used to perform the shot put. You can see short-heighted. They are being included in this as a physical impairment. They are being included in the physical impairment. Then visual impairment includes one of or more components of the visual system. One or more components of visual system where they are not able to see. You can see the person, they used to run. The athletes, they are performing 100-meter run. They are having long run also. So they are been performing this visual impairment for them. So that's why the different types of categories, the physical impairment, either it may be visual impairment or it may be intellectual disabilities. So accordingly, the events are being organized for them. It is not that the intellectual disabilities person, they will be participating in any of the shot put or any of the running events or that. There have been the different games are being categorized for such types of disabilities. For visual impairment, different games, in which game they should participate. For the physical impairment, in which game they should participate. And for the intellectual game, different games are being scheduled. So here intellectual disabilities include the significant impairment of intellectual functioning, like cerebral palsy, as we are talking about. Then International Paralympic Committee mainly serves as an athlete with the physical and visual disabilities. They used to serve what? They used to serve to the physical as well as visual disabilities. Physical disabilities, as we know that what are the physical type of disabilities, like impaired muscle power, impaired passive range of movement, loss of limbs, leg length differences, and short stature. They are being included in the physical impairment. Visual impairment, where any of the components of the visual system is not working in a proper form. Then afterwards, what happened, that intellectual disabilities has been added to some of the Paralympic games. Some of the Paralympic games, there are the few events of the Paralympic game where they have included this intellectual type of disabilities game for such types of people. So this is what related to the Paralympic games. So here the short notes are being asked, that write down a short note on the Paralympic games. You can write down the introduction, a little bit of introduction. Then afterwards you can write down the opening ceremony, closing ceremony, and relate to the committee of this Paralympic and the categories of the disabilities. What are the categories of disabilities? And according to different disabilities, different games are being scheduled for such types of individuals. So this is what you can prepare the notes on the basis of this. So for the today related to the only Paralympic games, and the next we are going to learn related to the Deaflympics. So for today, this much. Thank you.